All right, hey guys, it's Monday. We're going over your home, I was going to say facility programming. Quick note, if you haven't watched the weekly overview, please do. I help navigate how this all fits together. Each day is just getting through the daily plan, but this part here is how we get through the whole week on that weekly overview. So I'm going to put the link in here once we're done, along with the daily video, and make sure you watch that. As always, we're giving a whole bunch of information for you guys right now to help make sure your members have all the tools they need. See warm up and athlete notes, equipment, no equipment, all those parts are there for you guys as this goes on. Warm up set, the big part I want to focus on, I want to really spend my time going over two parts today. That's training block A, because we're doing German body comp training. Something popularized by Charles Poliquin. It is great, kind of complex weightlifting, and not complex like it's hard, just it's a complex of 3 pieces. 6 reps, 12 reps, and then 20 reps. And there's variation numbers on that. That's the general idea. We go from strength endurance to muscle endurance. So it goes at the end, you're just working it pretty hard. It takes about 60 to 90 seconds per set. So that's why it's high time under tension. So you get the strength stimulus on the front and the muscle endurance in the back. So that's why the hypertrophy gains, body comp gains are so important. Let's go over it. First part, if you have no equipment, it's, let's say this first, sorry, 2 minutes on, or 1 set every 4 minutes for 16 minutes, right? With all the options, I want to make sure it's clear. 1 set every 4 minutes for 16 minutes, you'll rest the remaining time. So most people will have between 2 to 2.5 minutes rest. So I recommend for most people to have person 1 go and then person 2 go. That way you don't have, and normally this is a 4-minute break. We shut it down, chop it down on that because the load's not going to be as heavy. They can move through it a little better with lighter loads. They don't need as long of a rest. So that also means we don't want a ton of standing around time. So to get them to virtually interact, person 1 and person 2, you're good. Okay, so for no equipment, it's either a lunge hold, right? That's just static down in your lunge, or a single leg wall sit would be fine for that. So either one is good for that. 30 seconds left, 30 seconds right into max reps, reverse lunge, so stepping up, reverse lunge body weight, right into max reps, 30 seconds air squat. Is gonna be how that goes. Rest of the time, so that's 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off. 120 seconds of time under tension, essentially, so you can see how it's gonna work for 4 sets. They will be humming and pumping and pushing. We want that to happen. For dumbbell and barbell, 6 front squats, 12 reverse lunges, that's total reps, and the 20 air squats unbroken. That's gonna be hard to do, but you'll feel it. They'll want more rest. They don't get it. We're at home. We have to push them forward on it. So it's 1 set every 4 minutes for 16 minutes, German body comp training. We have an article coming out for you guys on it too, for your members. Prep for training block B is next. It's a climbing ladder. It's all body weight for everyone. Want some stuff that people can do all together as much as possible. So they don't feel like there's this crew and this crew that all going to be fairly similar some days, and that happens all the time. There's days that we all do the same workout, so no different now, because tomorrow's going to be a little more different with DT. So I want some stuff they can do together. All right, it's going to be a climbing ladder, 5 sets, 2 minutes on, 30 seconds off. You're going to pick up where you left off. So climbing ladder, it's 1 push-up into 1 burpee, into 1 body weight lunge left and right. Then 2 push-ups, 2 burpees, 2 lunges, each leg, 1 and 2. And then you're gonna keep going up. So at the end of 2 minutes, let's say you're on round 5. You pick up exactly where that 30 seconds is off. So it ends up being 10 minutes of total work. People will start to hit high muscle endurance failure. That's the point of today's training. We want them to be locally fatigued from this, because tomorrow is full body, it's DT, so it's full body movement, deadlift, hang power clean overhead. So it's not gonna be quite as much soreness or fatigue in that sense. It'll be more central output, global output happening there. So for this one, again, they will hit fatigue. That is it. Coach them through the mindset portion of that. And that is today's training. Thanks.